Hey, Roy with you. Welcome to another R38 crypto video. Today's topic of conversation will be the Piston token. Actually, the Piston project is a pretty steep DeFi project that launched over a month ago, and since then many things have happened. Now, since there's a lot of information to cover, I don't want to just cramp it all up into one video. This is going to be more like a series, with today's main topic of conversation being the website walkthrough, the different functionalities / utilities that are being brought up through the main protocol of the project. And hopefully in the next videos we're going to be talking more in depth about the tax structures, the sustainability, talk about several things in the white paper and so on and so forth. Before I commence, I just noticed that today we had a small retracement in the token. Like if I go to the chart, we can clearly see like after a nice uptrend, now we retraced a bit. But TA shows that we're still in a pretty steep uptrend. I mean, this is quite normal after the launch retracement, then the slow climb up. And we cannot actually blame the token for anything when it comes to retracement. Because if we look globally on a market scale, we can clearly see that Bitcoin, the leading crypto market coin, is having a large retracement over the past 7 days, and it's clearly shown with all the red candles overall in the market. So exciting times, because all of these coins and tokens are on discounts now, so it's a good time to scoop a decent bag. Now, this is unrelated to our video today. We're just gonna talk about Piston and hopefully do it in a very simplistic way throughout the series of videos. With that being said, let's roll. On the start page, so where we began, right off the bat, you can get the contract address. The contract address being the driver behind the whole ecosystem. You can copy it. You can, for example, display it in a charting website. You can also use it to trade on PancakeSwap. However, the team made it very easy for you to do that. So meaning to buy and sell the Piston token. You can do that, for example, through using Blocked Finance, a decentralized exchange. So just by clicking here, it will take you to the website where it has a similar structure as PancakeSwap, right? So you have your two tokens right here. One would be, first you have to connect your wallet, of course. I'm just gonna do that quickly. So one will be the Piston token, the other one will be either BNB or BUSD, and then you can exchange. That's one. Also, don't forget to set up the slippage as well as the gas fees if you wanna. You can do that, by the way. They have this option right here. Or you can also, for example, use the swap page. The swap page has a good incentive, which I will cover a bit later on, but you can also do that. So if I click on the swap page, again, I'm gonna be exchanging BUSD for PSTN as well. Or you can even do that through PancakeSwap. And I think there's even a button somewhere, not here in the race page, where you can just click buy PSTN. It will take you to PancakeSwap, which you can also exchange BUSD or BNB for the PSTN token. The white paper's link is here as well as at the bottom of the page. I would suggest you to just go ahead and read that through in details yourself, because here these videos will just be an overview of all the things that are being mentioned in the white paper. So you don't have to do a thorough research, but again, it's worth double checking. Some of the Piston token tokenomics are displayed right here. So it is being deployed on the Binance Smart Chain, meaning the contract can be checked on BSC scan. There's a finite supply of 1 million PSTN tokens, and there are taxes when you buy and sell and exchange the token. Exchange meaning if you want to transfer it to another wallet. Now this part right here, they mentioned 10% tax on buy exchange only, meaning either bugged, what we saw, or PancakeSwap, so a DEX. However, if you want to buy the token on the swap page on the website, you can do that with a 0% tax, just buying the token. However, if you do want to sell it, you're gonna get taxed 10% whatever you do. So if you sell it on the swap page, bugged, PancakeSwap, that 10% will be deducted. And the breakdown of this tax is displayed right here. So 1% goes marketing, 2% to liquidity to fortify the price. So over time, that will reduce the price impact whenever someone buys, sells, and plus a gradual increase. And here the 7% to contract balance, this is actually a bit outdated, I would say, because it's a split between 6 and 1. So 6% goes to the contract balance. By contract balance, I mean the contract that pays out dividends, which we're gonna be covering in the race. And that 1% goes to something called the virtual burn. The virtual burn gives the team the option to either completely burn the tokens out of circulation or to put it back into the contract balance. Yeah, this is something cool because they assess if the price action is not favorable, maybe it's best to burn them, you know, to remove tokens from circulation and help with price impact. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna hover over the race because it's gonna be its own section of the video, and then quickly talk about extra layers of security that the team has taken. Now, other than the contract being locked, they didn't announce ownership because if they do want to change stuff, if for example a bug happens or they want to better off the tokenomics or anything of the sort, they can still do that. But they added the multi-sig feature to that, meaning there are 4 people, 2 part of the team and 2 outside of the team, very trusted community members, and 3 of those 4 people have to agree whenever a change can occur. So if they decide to, for example, increase the tax, I'm just giving an example, I don't think that's gonna happen. So 3 out of these 4 people have to sign yes for it to happen, otherwise it won't. So yeah, that's also an extra layer of security. They also did something that I think, and I don't think they are a bit exaggerating here when they say that they are the first daily ROI to do this, DeFi protocol to do this, because indeed they are. So they partnered up with a project called Immunify, and these guys basically give incentives to people who come forward if they discover something wrong with the contract. Perhaps they discovered an exploit that could happen, or a small bug in one of the functions, or whatever it is. If you come forward and basically display it to Immunify, you're gonna get rewarded, the team will get notified, they'll get the changes made, and everyone wins. So this brings me to something very important when it comes to the team, is that trust is shown and transparency is displayed by these guys. So all these extra layers, the promises that they're making, and their fast action gives investors a bit of security when it comes to investing here. So this is something really cool, and like I said, this has never been done in any ROI niche. So, sorry, in any project in the ROI niche. So this is something really cool in my opinion. And perhaps they're gonna be the catalyst behind this being the norm, which I hope it does do that at the end. The roadmap is very vague here, even though it is, I'm not going to be talking about it because this is going to be something that's going to be discussed later. But I would just like to mention that if you really want to get a deeper dive into the roadmap and what's coming next, you better join the socials, especially Telegram, because they do post regular updates over there, even sneak peeks of things that are about to come. So yeah, this is just like a quick headline, but if you want to get the details, you just head over to Telegram and you can check all of that. Some of the statistics regarding the market cap whatever it is deposited in the raise, the number of holders. Now, especially this part right here is really important. Out of all these holders, 95% are in the race. Now we don't know, for example, the token allocation is different. Like these two are different because even though 95% of the people are in the race, that doesn't mean that 95% of the token that these people hold are in the race. There could be many more people, for example, holding the token instead of being in the race, and it's shown right here. There's a difference of about 22%, meaning there are more tokens still in people's wallets. However, being at that level of 73% is also pretty bullish. That's all staked away into the race, by the way. As long as these numbers keep increasing, or at least this one, for example, the race users, the Piston token holders, this means that the project is heading into into the right direction, and all the functions and all the protocols are healthy looking forward. And this all also reflects in the price action as well. You can here scroll through the team members. You can also, like I said, meet them on Telegram. They are pretty active, pretty helpful, pretty chill. You know, they're not very cult-like, I would say. So they're open to discussion. They're open to other people's opinion, as well as giving their own, of course. So yeah, scroll through these race cards. This is one of those cool features, by the way, of this very slick, nice looking user interface. It's one of the best I've seen in the DeFi space so far. No joke. Like, this very smooth, no lag, and it's all, yeah, this all very ties into the theme and also displays really well with nice graphics. So yeah, you can just go ahead, check who's in charge of what, and perhaps reach these guys on Telegram. And like I said at the beginning of the video, most of the links that you have on the top of the page you can find right here. So here you can go join the Telegram group. Here you can go to the Twitter page. Yeah, FAQ is one of the most important sections too. So the most common questions that you potentially have, if not answered in this video or the next ones, I'm sure the answer will be there. If not, again, go to the Telegram and ask. And also, very importantly, check the contract, the verification part of the contract. If you're into contracts and know how to read them, it's a plus. You can also check that everything works well. The audit report also is very important. The audit report shows you if there are bugs or gaps in the code. Again, this all ties up to the Immunify partnership, but it's worth to check. If you're not gonna read the full report, at least go to the page where shows that potential vulnerabilities, if they're there or not, right? So it gives you a check mark that doesn't exist. And at the end, the audit company gives like a quick conclusion to what the audit report says, so if the token is safe and if everything works well in the contract. The race is the crown jewel of this entire ecosystem. Now, if you wish to participate, first of all, you have to click on this button, race, right? From the home page, you go to race, and that's it. Now I have my main wallet connected. It's very simple. You have to deposit the PSTN tokens that you have already purchased. If you haven't purchased, you can even purchase from here. Like, there are so many ways you can access the DEX. So you can click on deposit right here. Now, yeah, okay, I don't have any tokens in my wallet, but because I'm already set up, meaning I can just deposit. But because you're a new person, you would need a PitCrew wallet address in order to deposit. Now, let me show you how that will look like. I'm gonna just switch to another different wallet. Let's just take a random wallet that isn't... Yeah, let's connect. Okay, here it is. So this is what it would look like for you. What you would do is click on this button right here, start. I think, yeah, let's, good, here it is. By default, because my previous wallet address is connected to this PitCrew, it showed me that since you're in it and that's your second wallet, then okay, you can choose it again, but I removed it. Anyway, so as a completely new wallet, this is how it would look like. You have to paste the wallet address here. You have to input how many tokens you would like to add to the race, and then you deposit. Done. Now that you are part of the race, you have a few things that you need to keep in mind. Now, first things first, let me go back to my previous wallet. Alright. Yeah, just still loading. Alright, here it is. Okay, so a few things that you have to keep in mind. Once you're in, you're gonna start earning 1% daily return on investment on your deposits in PSTN, up to a max of 365% of that amount. Alright? Or, if you keep on compounding, until you reach a maximum amount of 50,000 PSTN tokens that will be showcased here. Like the max payout would be 50,000. After that, even if you keep compounding, nothing is gonna happen. Alright? The nitro button right here is used to compound. So meaning you add the available fuel to the gas tank, therefore increasing your daily 1% the next day. And the claim button, well, it does what it says. It claims your available fuel, which you would either keep in your wallet or you would sell on the DEX for BUSD. So in the airdrop section, it acts very simply and very quickly. So in order to airdrop, to send those tokens, you have to have them available. First things first. Then you select the members. So we come here, we select the members. So yeah, there are 2 currently available in my downline, and you can see the deposits of these people right here. So I can choose them both, I can confirm, or I can search if I have so many, but I don't. So this is all. Even here, if I click on all, it will show me all the players. So I can basically airdrop whoever I want, but yeah, I mean, logically speaking, you airdrop your pit crew members. Yeah, it's gonna load because there's a lot of people. I think there's more than 6,500 right now. Yeah, actually I want to exit the page because it's, yeah. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, so selecting again, forget the all part. So down level you choose. For example, I want from 1 to 15, or I just want from 1 to 1. It will filter me the people who are in my first downline, the boost levels, deposits. So for example, I want people who have from 0 to 21 deposits. So anyways, those are filters that you can choose. You confirm and that's it. And then you send the airdrops. There's actually also a cool feature that shows if you received or if you sent airdrops right here. It's gonna show them all right here. That's it from me today. One thing I didn't mention is that the Piston team also launched a pre-protocol called My Diamond Team. That happened actually 2 months, I think, prior to the Piston launch, where people would sacrifice BNB in order to earn 1.5% daily on that BNB amount. You can claim, you can compound up to a max payout of 365%. So again, it's in the same ROI niche. And if I'm not mistaken, they did that to get more exposure, to build a community, and they also required people, if they did want to participate in the pre-sale of Piston back then, so they required them to deposit at least 0.5% BNB inside My Diamond Team, so they would automatically be part of the whitelist of the pre-sale. That doesn't mean that you are guaranteed an allocation, just means that you are part of the list that will be added when the pre-sale launches. A total of 1.2 million was raised in the pre-sale between the first raise related to the first version of My Diamond Team, the second version of My Diamond Team, and a small public raise. So that's 1.2 million in total. Now yes, this is all very impressive, the growth that happened over the month thus far. More than 6,000 players are in the race right now. And that number keeps on increasing as we speak. Also, you see the price appreciating from a mere $2.55 all the way to $26, and now it retraced back to 22.5-ish, following the market conditions. Yeah, that's a pretty steep climb, I would say. However, keep in mind that you should always leave those emotions when you want to trade, right? Like, don't get stuck into the FOMO, meaning the fear of missing out. Don't see the price increasing, people rushing in, and then follow the herd. Try to sit back, try to check the chart from afar, follow the news, follow what's happening in the markets, and if you haven't joined yet, and you really want to join, try to find that entry point, right? So don't get sucked into the FOMO, and don't let it drive you in. What you can do is, for example, enter with a small amount, right? Test the water, see what's happening, and then as we go down a bit till we find the bottom and then we retrace back up, you can add more on the way down. This is always a good strategy because no one knows where the bottom is, basically, right? So you just have to basically ease up that climb down and then get ready for the climb up. And always keep your finances in check. That risk tolerance to a minimum, and trade responsibly. Thanks for watching.